This is Reverend Ron Davidson, the president of Gleaning for the World. Normally you would see videos of me in the warehouse where most of the great work takes place, but I wanted to come to you from where I work at my desk and be able to talk to you for a few minutes. We're living in a very unique time. So many disasters and things are taking place that never really get covered by the news media. There are other things that are taking their time and attention, all the political situations that are being faced. But the nonprofit world where we live continues to see the pain and the suffering that goes on around the world and in our own community. We've recently sent out our annual report so that you can see the report and see all the different things that we have done. We try to reach suffering people wherever they are. Every person that suffers is a child of God, and we can make a substantial difference. During the summer months, often people are on vacation. I've just returned from being with 6 grandchildren for a week in the Outer Banks, and I can tell you that I'm glad to be back in my office where things are a little quieter. But people are on vacation. They have other obligations that they're meeting. They have so many ways that they're busy that they forget to donate funds to nonprofits, because we know that suffering does not take a vacation. Suffering is not relieved during the summertime. And in fact, when 64% of our children in Central Virginia alone are not in school, they are not receiving the adequate food that they need. They do not have food in their home. We know that because of the heat, the elderly often suffer because they cannot afford the air conditioning. There are so many different ways that we can help the people in need. I would ask you, if you would, to please go to Gleaning for the World. Google us. Go to gftw.org. Be able to make a donation that can help us right now care for the people in our community and throughout the United States that are suffering through this heat, through the issues that they face with a lack of funds to be able to pay electric bills, so they do without electricity, they do without the cooling that they need. There are so many ways that people suffer. We can change that. Please make every donation you can to help us reach the people in our own community who suffer.